Happy blessed Tuesday, everyone. Happy blessed Tuesday. I'm back. I'm back again. Yes, I'm back. Today, we're just going to have a conversation. I think it's important to just bring you some tips. It's not about an offer. This video is just all about bringing my audience some tips, okay? This is for new this mainly video is kind of for people just getting started, okay? And it could be for anyone that just may want some helpful tips. It's always good to maybe you just want to brush up, or you may have forgotten some things, or you're getting back started with direct mail. um Direct mail is booming. Direct mail is paying. People are really creating some extra income with direct mail. So it's no better time to join anything than now, because people are looking. They are looking for good opportunities to have extra income inside their homes, okay? So I just wanted to bring to you some quick tips, okay? So when you're in direct mail, I always like to let people know that there is a process, okay? It's going to take time. Some people receive results off of their first mailings, but I wouldn't recommend you depend on that, because direct mail normally is a process, okay? I'm speaking of mailing, okay? So, the best advice I could give you is to just remain consistent. You remain consistent with your mailings, whether you're mailing weekly, bi-weekly, every other day, monthly, semi-monthly, whatever you can do. Everybody's situation is going to be different. So you stick to what you can do, and you can always scale up at a later time. Okay, you can always scale up at a later time. So it's such a beautiful day out here. So always, now when you're mailing, is very, very important. If you have a stamp flyer, whether you're mailing a postcard or a flyer, try to mail with a stamp flyer, because if the person is not ready to join the opportunity, they the highest cost in direct mail is stamps. So with that being the highest cost, someone may just need stamps. People are always going to need stamps, okay? So always mail your offer, whether you're mailing a flyer or a postcard, with a stamp flyer, because you can receive stamps, and that's going to offset and help you with your mailings, because someone may not, again, be ready to join an offer, but they may like your stamp offer and say, wait, wow, if I continue to mail this out, then I can I can have some stamps coming in. I need this stamp flyer. So always mail your offers with a stamp flyer. Okay, that's a good tip to have. And we already talked about staying consistent with your mailings. um you it's Whether, like I said, whether you want to do weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, semi-monthly, you can mail 20, you can mail 10, you can mail 50, you can mail 100. Scale up when you can as the commissions come in. Always reinvest back into your business, okay? Because you want to keep building, because the more you mail, the better your results, okay? So remember that also. Now, another thing that people need to do that's serious, and you really want to stay ahead, is you want to keep your supplies on hand, okay? I try my best. Some things I try to do on a weekly basis. If I get extra money, then I will always stay stocked up on my stamps. Let me start again. So normally I will purchase things on a weekly basis, okay? Sometimes I don't have to do weekly because I've purchased so much the prior week, okay? So it just depends, but it's important to stay stocked up with your supplies, your envelopes, your stamps, your flyers, your postcards, your leads, and your stamps. Now, your flyers and your postcards, if you do not have a printer, they're also printing there are places that will print your flyer for very low cost. Okay, so there's printing resources, places that you can have your flyer printed and mailed to your home if you don't have a printer. So there's several ways you can go about it. You can always go to Staples and other places that do different business printing and things of that sort, but I highly recommend not to use those because they can get a little expensive. But there are places that will print your flyers for a very great cost, okay? And I'll be sharing some things with you because I want you to win. I'm all about helping people win. When people join my team, I share my resources. I give value because it's not about me, it's about you. I want you to win, and I want everyone to have extra income coming into their homes. That's what I'm about. Yes. So we talked about the flyers, the postcards as well. So and sometimes when you join certain companies, they have where they'll send you information to where you can order more postcards and flyers. I highly recommend, if you have that, to order that. Once you start and you join something and you have that information at your hand, and you have that information, go ahead and order your flyers. Go ahead and order more postcards so you can be ahead and in position. You'll have that out the way. Your leads. Order your leads. Order your labels, your return labels. There are places you can get return labels, or you can handwrite. Some people choose to handwrite their leads, and some people choose to write it on the envelope. So there's always options. The main thing is, whatever you need to stock up on to run your business, have that. Order that, and continue to order that much as you can, because the more you have in place, when it's time for you to mail, the easier it becomes. Okay, and it's just a good habit to have. Okay, to have all your stuff in order, so then you can just do your mailings. Okay, then you can just do your mailings. You can mail on a weekly, bi-weekly, however your budget or whatever you decide to do. Just remain consistent is the best advice I can give you. Okay, envelopes are not that expensive. You can get them from the dollar store. You can get them from Family Dollar. I usually get mine from Family Dollars, and sometimes I mix it up and go to the dollar store. So it just varies. It depends on how many I want and how quick I want them. I even go to Walmart and get a lot of my supplies because Walmart is very affordable. And I also, another tip, um, I mentioned to mail your flyer or your postcard in and with a stamp flyer. Another thing that I also would recommend to mix in, or it's just an option. I also use postcard envelopes to mail my postcards, and I put other offers. The more you give someone, it's good to give your people you're mailing to options. They may not want to join this particular opportunity, but another one. So not only am I mailing my postcard and a flyer in an envelope with my stamp flyer, I'm also adding in another offer because you want to give people options. Sometimes people love to receive things and they have like 2 or 3 options, and they can make a decision. They may join one, they may join all 3, or they may join at different time frames too. So just because you mail out something that someone may not join right then, no worries. That's why it's important to continue to mail, because people will join at different times. Yes, people will join at different times. It may not be their pay period, or it can be so many different factors going in. They may be just coming from vacation. That's why it's important to continue with your mailings. That's why it's so important to continue with your mailings. Now, also, you're just going to have to keep a positive mindset. That's another thing. You must keep a positive mindset. Me, because I pray, I'm always trying to be positive, and I'm always praying over my mailings. You have to, whatever you choose to do, if you're not a prayer and you don't believe in that, or however, just try to keep a positive mindset, because that can change your life. Okay, that can change your life. And remember, you're trying to reach households, and you want to change people's lives. So it's good to speak positivity over all of that. Definitely keep that in mind. So I just wanted to, bring to you these things. Remain consistent, stay in your lane, do what you can afford to do. And you can always scale up later. You can always reinvest back into your business, okay? Um Try to remain organized much as possible. We talked about keeping on stock any supplies you need, whether it be your return labels, your envelopes, your stamps, your leads, flyers, and postcards. Try to make sure that you have these things on deck, because the more you have in place, when it's time to mail, the process becomes much easier. Okay, it definitely becomes much easier. So I just wanted to bring y'all some quick tips. Like I said, remain positive, and stay consistent, and speak good things over your mailings, okay? And it will happen. You too can have extra money coming to your mailbox than bills. Okay, so I hope this video brought some value and was able to help someone. And I have several different opportunities on this channel. This was just some tips, okay? I just wanted to share something with you today without a cost, okay? This is just giving some value to my audience. I hope everyone have a beautiful, blessed day. It's beautiful out here. I'm in Maryland. The environment is just peaceful. I had my coffee. I'm enjoying time with my family. And I just want you all to have a blessed, enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And my brother's dog wants to photobomb. So, hey, Rio, come and say hello. Rio saying hello. Okay? So y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Yes, enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm out. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you.